Why and how? These are the two most important questions you need to ask when you're trying to solve a particular problem. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be discussing an important topic about procrastination. As I said in the beginning, if you're able to answer why a problem is occurring, you have almost solved 50% of it. So first part of solving a problem is to ask why, and the second part is to understand how you can overcome the problem. So today we'll be looking at why we procrastinate. I've been researching this topic for over a year right now, and I would like to share with you my main findings. Even though I read through some research papers, but what really stuck with me was a blog by Tim Urban on his site, Wait But Why. He also has a very good TED talk on this topic, which clearly explains in a very interesting way why we procrastinate. I would like to use this video to summarize my learnings and how it really helped me in understanding why we procrastinate. So basically, Tim in his blog says that our minds are divided into three. First part of the mind is known as the rational decision maker. So when we decide to do a particular task, or when we think that we need to do a particular task or learn a particular skill, it's the rational decision maker which makes that decision in order to make your future more secure. Okay? So for example, if you're learning a new skill, the rational decision maker knows that this skill can be used in the future. Right? For example, if you're learning coding, okay, the rational decision maker knows that it can be used in the future to better yourself or to find more opportunities in your work, in your career. If you're reading a new book, the decision maker knows that this can help you in the future. Okay? That is the role of the rational decision maker. It makes rational decisions. The second part of our mind is something called as the instant gratification monkey. And this is a very interesting part of our mind. And this part of the mind is responsible for why we procrastinate. So the instant gratification monkey wants just two things. It wants the task to be fun and it wants the task to be easy. So these are the two criteria for the instant gratification monkey. So if the tasks are not fun or if it is hard, the instant gratification monkey doesn't take it as a task and he doesn't want to do this as a task. So there is a big conflict between the instant gratification monkey who wants fun and easy tasks with the rational decision maker who wants to secure your future. So this conflict between these two results in the monkey taking over, and this is the reason why we procrastinate. So once the monkey takes over, the only thing it wants is fun and the only thing it wants is easy tasks. That is why we don't procrastinate things like watching a Netflix series or eating junk food, because the result is instant and it's fun because we enjoy that result. That is why we don't procrastinate these kind of things. For example, we procrastinate things like running because you don't see the result immediately. Okay, you might want to get strong now, you want to improve your stamina in the long run, but that's not a one-day process. It's a long process which the monkey doesn't understand. Okay? So there is this conflict between these two entities. This conflict is the reason why when we sit down to do something productive, the monkey comes in and tells the rational decision maker to do something that is fun and easy. That is why normally we have seen that when we sit down to study something, by opening our books, immediately after 5 minutes of reading, we switch to our mobile phones, taking social media, browsing the internet, because these are the things that gives the monkey fun. And these are the things that are easy for the monkey. This is the reason why we don't end up doing the task and finally procrastinating it. Now there is a third entity in the mind, and that is something called as a panic monster. Another interesting part of our brain. Do you know why when we get closer to the deadlines, we all felt that, right? We're more efficient suddenly, right? Everything gets into your head. You don't need to focus a lot, but everything that you do is efficient, is productive, and you're able to do tasks in very short time, right? Why does it happen? And that is when the panic monster kicks in. So the panic monster kicks in only when the deadline is closer. And why do you think it's so? Because there is a consequence that is attached to it, right? So once you don't deliver on the deadline date, there is a big consequence attached to it. I mean, these are typical with tasks that are given to you by someone else. For example, there's an exam to study. So if you don't study well, the panic monster kicks in towards the end of the deadline, okay, in order to make you to study because you fear the consequence of failing the exam. Or if you have to submit a presentation at work, The pressure of not performing actually kicks in, and this panic monster creates that pressure in order for you to deliver on that date. So this is why the panic monster comes in, and it only comes in when we are closer to the deadlines. So the panic monster is the only entity which drives away the monkey. And only if the monkey is driven away, the rational decision maker can take charge and drive us in that particular direction. So we should always be careful about this monkey. The monkey is more of the emotional side rather than the rational side of the decision maker. So we should always understand this problem, understand why it happens, and then try to solve this issue. And once we try to solve the issue by understanding the problem is already half solved, as I said in the beginning. So watch out for the next video, which explains how you can overcome this procrastination or the techniques that I use in my daily life. And whenever this conflict happens between the monkey and the rational decision maker, there are some steps that you can take in order to bring in the panic monster. And we can discuss those aspects in the next video. Thank you for watching this video, and if it added some value to your life, please do like, share and comment. And if you would like to receive videos like these, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and see you in the next one.